Shalom, my name is Yeshua Yaakov ben Abraham. This video is being made from Jerusalem. The subject of this video is what Osama bin Laden doesn't know about Osama bin Laden. Namely, that what he does for attention, as does the world, of course. Having said that, let us focus on some questions that have been present for some time since 9/11. First and foremost, we all of us grieve for the enormity of the tragedy, of the thousands of broken families, despaired at the loss of their loved ones. And let us now focus on the meta-narrative of its meaning. That it should give comfort to know that the collapse of the Twin Towers, the meta-narrative is the collapse of the local reality being confirmed, which is the end of man's exile. Let this be what memorializes the memory of our beloved, our dearly departed loved ones. The God of Israel is the God of the cosmos. This same God of Osama bin Laden, the God of Allah. This angry little boy has delusions of correcting the world's injustices. But what he doesn't know is that he's flaming for attention. And George Bush was correct in his he might be a cowboy from Texas, but he isn't bluffed very easily at poker. And what I mean by that expression is that he read in between the lines. His intelligence were muddled and confused and incomplete. The CIA was found to be generally inept, as the FBI, and not preventing it when the intelligence, the handwriting was on the wall. But having said all of that, we can never go back. We can only go forward. The probabilities are above 99% that in the dark of night, after midnight, the bagman from Baghdad made sure that the necessary requisite funds, estimated in the range of $5 million, was covertly, effectively, secretively delivered to the Kablan, Osama bin Laden. No connection has ever been made between the two. Their political philosophies believed to diverge to the point that this is not believed, though, by the intelligence communities as either possible or probable. But those assessments have proven rather shallow. The probability is above 99.99% that that's the very source of the funding. And for reasons beyond this video that I will not try to go into at this time, the meta-narrative of the grammar of the film, for reasons that I'm trained in, when Saddam Hussein came to end his life, there was the meta-narrative of the grammar of his facial expression, his body, his behavior, his movement. And those grammars confirmed the meta-narrative already known, that he was the financier of 9/11 and the number of other atrocities in his lifetime, which he clearly regretted and silently went to his death regretting. He also took to his death in silence the testimonies that would verify what are now only probabilities. Having said all of that, let us return and focus on the meta-narrative of 9/11. The event of 9/11 confirmed The collapse of the local reality, globally and locally, was brought to America in general, and New York in particular, after it had already visited first Iraq, beginning on February 26th, 1991. The Soviet Union, December 25th, 1991. The Federal Republic of Yugoslavia and its communism collapsed the next year in 1992. In 1995, it visited on November 5th, 1995, Israel, and it visited a number of other countries, and it came on 9/11 to New York City in particular, and America in general. And the grammar, the meta-narrative of the meaning of the collapse of the Twin Towers that ended man's exile was confirmed on December 26th, 2004. And we've had a number of events in Israel that have confirmed the end of exile, the collapse of the local reality here. And the local reality here was November 5th, 1995. That was the end of local reality with Zionism, and that's what collapsed. We had a tragic murder here on March the 6th on the Erev of Rosh Chodesh, where 8 of our blessed boys learning Torah were murdered by an angry little boy seeking attention, very much like Osama bin Laden. The story that circulates is that there was a particular rabbi whose curriculum and instruction was insightful, and he came to kill him, and when he couldn't find him, he shot these boys. We don't know this, but we do know that there was incitement. We do know that this boy murdered 8 other boys, and this is a tragedy. But the meta-narrative of the grammar of that event was the collapse of the local reality was brought to Israel's religious Zionism. And the grammar explicitly from Shemaim, that's from heaven, is in the denial of the end of exile in general, and the collapse of the local reality, which is Zionism in particular. And that grammar applied on 4 levels to the individual tragic boys that lost their lives, their families, their communities, and to the nation as well. The larger message is we, all of us, better humble ourselves and fear heaven. And we do. And we ask that the God of Israel, the God of the cosmos, the God of the Muslims, of the Christians, of the world, of the cosmos, will forgive us and help us to inhabit, to end the denial, inhabit the quantum reality, which is receive to give, which is the redemption He's brought. That we are not inhabiting because it's blocked because of our denial. Having said that, I want to thank you for listening